There's no podcast without Mr. ASAWO.
And you know there's no podcast without yours truly, WeSo. Call me anything but the Father. That's neither here nor there, but what is here
is another great, spectacular episode, the 32nd edition
and why is
episode. WeSo, you know what we do, my G. We out here applying that pressure. Let them know.
We got one of the biggest radio personalities in the world right now.
Y'all.
Absolutely.
You guys.
And that is Miss Mina Say What.
No, you guys are the biggest ones. With that little intro.
Yeah. So you like the intro?
Yeah. I was like, what's going on here? I'm like, wait, normally people ask me questions.
Right,
what's happening?
absolutely.
Yeah, you guys got like a little skit going on. I like
absolutely.
it.
See, Mina, we like within our podcast, we like doing stuff that's left field. Left field means, thinking outside the box.
Right.
Doing creative things.
Yeah.
So we had to get another creative-minded person to be on the podcast.
Oh.
And that is...
Who's that?
You.
Oh.
Mina Say
What? Power 99's own. Now, the first thing I wanted to ask you, Mina, is, the whole name Mina Say What, how did that come about?
My real name is Romina. So my nickname's always been Mina since I was a kid. And actually, there's a De La Soul song. And in the song, they're like, Mina, 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 say what? Mina, 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 say what? So I was thinking of a name, like, I thought it was cheesy and corny, and I thought Mina Say What didn't go well together.
Right.
But I just couldn't find anything else that I liked. When I was in college, I was mean. I don't want to be mean.
Right.
Like, I'm not mean.
Yeah, I was about to ask you, were you
No. So it just rhymed. Like, when you're doing college radio, you I don't know, at least in my college, I went to Syracuse, everybody had names that rhymed.
Right.
That was like the thing. You had to have a, name that rhymed.
Right.
So the only thing, what rhymes with Mina?
Selena, Cleaner.
Tina.
Right.
Oh,
like
Mina
nothing.
the Cleaner.
No, we're not doing that. That's racist.
Wow. Oh, shoot.
Because I'm Spanish and cleaning.
I didn't think about it that way.
I'm just joking.
Yeah.
So there's nothing that really rhymes with it. So one of my mentors, we started at the same college station. His name was like Neon Dion, and like when you're in college, like you try to make it sound
Right.
Catchy.
Yeah, catchy. So Mean was like catchy and fast, and I just didn't want to keep going with that.
Right.
It was cute for college,
Right.
but so I couldn't really find another name. It's funny, when I was kind of playing around with my names, I used to work at Sirius XM, and DJ Envy used to work there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and Envy, I was like, Envy, what do you think of this name? He was like, go for it. I was like, because I was just trying to see like what would work, because I was just Mina at first, and I'm like, you need something at least to distinguish yourself at first.
Absolutely.
Because there's so many names out there. So I started getting used to it, and I felt like it kind of works. So
wow.
yeah.
That's the story. And I saw doing some research that you grew up in Union City of New Jersey.
Yeah.
How was that growing up, and how'd you get into the industry?
I loved where I grew up. Like, I was very street smart because of where I grew up.
Right.
And I was good at reading people. I think Union City really helped me understand, like, different kinds of people. Union City is it's a minority area.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of variety of Spanish people, black people. There's, like, Cubans on one side, so Dominicans on the other. And then you go down Jersey City. I lived right between Jersey City and Union City. So
I was born in Jersey City.
Yeah, there's a lot of Egyptians in Jersey City.
Yeah,
that's where I learned Habibi.
Habibi. It's a Habibi.
And Shafaif. Because I used to, I know there's a word. I'm probably saying it wrong. But I used to go down to, there's Jersey City Heights is like the Spanish area. When you go down into like the downtown area, there's like a mixture. There's a lot of Egyptians there and Indians there.
Right.
And then you go over the hill, and that's where like the population of black people are. So it's all very like together, but then very separated. So I just grew up in that area, and just allowed me to be around different kinds of people and just learn different traits. Being around, we did stuff we shouldn't have been doing, and I learned how to really be street smart.
Right.
So it helps.
Absolutely.
Because you can learn how to read people.
See, I'm so glad that that's how you know she's a professional. That she brought it right back. I was about to ask you because I know you said earlier that you can read people's minds. So that means there was no ex-boyfriends in the past that were able to get away with nothing.
You know what? It's not that I read people's minds. It's that people kind of tell on themselves.
Yep.
Like, people, like people act shady when they're doing shady things, and like when you grow up in a neighborhood where a lot of people are doing shady things, you start picking up on some of the lies that people tell, or like if your phone is down, why is your phone down? You know what I'm saying? Or like if you got me blocked on social media, like why you got me blocked on? Why I can't be your friend? Like what's going on?
Absolutely.
So, and even like just like, oh, I gotta go. Where are you going? Oh, I'm just gonna kick with my boys.
Right.
What boys? Oh, just like you just pick up on certain body languages, answers that people typically tell you. Yeah. So you just learn people really.
I really feel like that's girls though. That like girls pay more attention than guys do. Is that correct in saying that, or?
I would say we're more curious, like we're investigative.
Right.
I will say that. So we'll ask 1,000 questions because we want to see what's going on, and then if you lie, we'll cross-reference it later. And I'm like, but wait a minute. Last time we spoke, you said this. So I don't think guys really. Some guys really don't care. Right. You guys don't. You aren't. A lot of men are not the greatest communicators in general. So you guys aren't going to ask typically 1,000 questions. From my experience, I mean, there's always guys that are different, but
absolutely.
Most of the time, the guys that I've grown up around and that I know, you guys don't really overshare much. So I always have to ask 1,000 questions to like pull it out. But some guys put it all out there. So it depends on the guy. But most of the time, the communication, we just communicate differently.
Right.
I know that there's going to be a certain someone listening to this interview like, yep, what she said is exactly what you are, Weso. So that was kind of something in the mirror I got to look at now. Thank you for
the communication?
Yeah. I mean, I'm a good communicator. But when it comes to certain things, getting to know a female, I'm not the most experienced in that. Yeah. So I know that there's probably a certain someone listening to this, like, listen to what Mina said.
But sometimes you just gotta ask questions, right? Like, I don't feel like enough men ask me questions. Like, I feel like if I don't tell you what's going on, you're not gonna ask.
Right.
Like, why don't you know? Like, as a person that's interested in someone else, I want to know stuff about you. How's your day? What happened in your day? Who pisses you off? Who don't you like? Who do you like? Like, I want to know all that information, So
absolutely.
For other people, it's like, well, if I want to know all that information about you, why don't you want to know all that information about me? So sometimes it's all about like asking,
right?
Like I used to date this guy. And he wasn't a fan of like talking on the phone or whatever. He used to text, and I'm like, "How you gonna text me your day? Like that's too long. Like that's too much. Like it's easier to just pick up the phone and be like, "Yo, how's your day? What are you doing?" Absolutely. But he wasn't like used to that, so I didn't understand that. Like, how you really supposed to know what's going on in my life if you're sending me one line text message? Like that's supposed to be something for like, "Yo, where you at? I'm here. I'll be there at 9:30."
Exactly.
But if you're trying to get to know somebody, like you gotta ask questions. I'm not gonna ask 1,000 questions on text.
Well, I know you don't have an iPhone, but that's what FaceTime's for. Like I think nowadays people FaceTime and get to know each other, or they call, like you said. Absolutely.
Yeah. And so I'm a Samsung girl.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of people don't have a Samsung. So sometimes I'm more of I talk into my phone more than anything.
Absolutely.
Because I think for iPhone people, you guys are so used to it because a lot of people have iPhones, and I most of the time, if I'm gonna guess someone has a phone, I'm gonna think they have an iPhone.
Right.
But I prefer Samsung, so I have to actually know that someone has a Samsung before I even try to video call.
And why is that?
I just prefer Samsung. I tried the iPhone. I didn't like that you can't really customize that much. You can't really move things around. Right. I just felt like it was telling me how things should work, and I didn't want them to work that way.
Right.
Like I want to change things around, so I just like, because of the ability to customize more, I like the Samsung.
Right, absolutely. So,
and the picture. Sometimes I feel like our picture quality and video quality is better.
Not on Snapchat. Not on Snapchat.
Yeah, no. In general, like I have friends who have iPhones. They'll be like, "Yo, what camera do you have?" Because my photos popping. Like I'm in 1070. Y'all in 720.
Right, absolutely.
But I don't know. I've seen a few pictures that like they're not 1080p. Not with you, but like with Samsung users. So I
think it depends on the phone.
It depends on the phone.
Absolutely.
love that.
But I do get that a lot. People are like, "Yo, your camera takes good pictures."
Yeah.
So
plus the lighting, it makes you glow.
the lighting, right? I'm a lighting person.
Absolutely.
Mariah taught me that, right?
Oh, yeah?
I was around Mariah. She was like, "Darling, this is fluorescent light." She was like,
That's funny.
We don't take pictures under fluorescent light. I'm like, what? I at that point I didn't even know the difference between like, natural lighting, studio lighting, fluorescent lighting. She's like, no, darling, we don't take. Let's move. And I was like, oh, okay.